And yet in a few months, our relationship was over, and there was the heartbreak and the loss of the relationship. And there was a lot of pain and there was a lot of guilt. Even though I wasn't one who was walking with God, I knew that what we did wasn't to get rid of a blob of tissues, that what we did was we aborted our child, that we were actually complicit in the death of our child. And there became a lot of guilt and shame that I experienced because of that. I became very, very angry. It would explode just kind of out of nowhere. I became very depressed, and I didn't know when it was coming on, and I didn't know when I would come out of it. I drank before the abortion, but drinking before the abortion was me having fun. It was me partying. But drinking afterwards was trying to find a way to drown my sorrows and to alleviate my pain. And in the midst of my brokenness, just kind of humbled myself before God, and for the first time in my life, asked Him to forgive me of my sin. Asked Him to begin to change my life. I knew that I was forgiven of everything that I had done, the abortion, the divorce, the sexual immorality. There were some things that God was miraculously doing in my life as I began to read His Word and fellowship with His people. And in the midst of that, He connected me with a ministry called Save One. And I went through the Save One Men study with Jack Harper, and as God walked with us through that, man, there was deeper levels of healing, like an onion being peeled back. That was just bringing a greater intimacy that I had with the Lord, a greater intimacy with my wife, a greater connectiveness with my kids than I ever experienced before, a greater motivation to do ministry out of the fact that I have been accepted and chosen by God, and I get to do this as an offering presented to Him out of a heart of gratitude. And this is what God was doing for me through the ministry of Save One.